Why everyone should start skateboarding. In this video, I'm going to talk about why everyone should get into skateboarding because of my reasons being 1, it's very accessible, 2, it's very healthy, and 3, it's just the memories and experiences you get or just the law maxing you obtain. To start off, I skated for around 4 years now, and I'm not the best pro skateboarder. I'm sort of average, but I still have had a lot of fun and experience skateboarding, like going to different places, meeting tons of different people. And it sort of helped me grow as a person, and skateboarding really becomes a part of your identity almost. I'm making this video because I feel like skateboarding, while it is still popular, just isn't trending as much as it was when I started skateboarding. It was trending a lot online during lockdown. And because of that, I feel like there's just less new skaters entering the hobby. I feel like this is a bad thing because honestly, I want more people to experience the magic and feelings I felt with skateboarding when I started. I know as skateboarders, we might have the urge to gatekeep the hobby. And yes, there's posers, people that come for the vibes and aesthetic. But to be honest, calling people posers and being toxic isn't healthy long term. It just scares away new skaters, and it's just bad for skate shops, skate brands, and just bad for the community. Because eventually, people quit skateboarding, life happens and stuff. And, if you don't get enough new skaters to fill in that void, to buy stuff from skate shops and skate brands, and also just be in the skate community, it'll just die out. So yeah, if you're a skateboarder watching this, please think about this and encourage more people to skate, because we need more skaters, and it just hurts if we gatekeep. But yeah, this video is more towards people who don't skate and are thinking of trying or just never thought about it. I'm going to give you reasons why I believe you should pursue skateboarding as a hobby for recreation. I can't speak about pursuing professionally or try and make a career out of it because I've never tried that. In my opinion, it's possible, but you gotta be more than just a good skater. You gotta be able to be really creative with your skill or be able to market yourself. That's just how the early pioneers of skate YouTube and, trendy Instagram edits found success. So the first reason why I believe you should try skateboarding is that it's pretty accessible, price-wise. Sure, it might look expensive up front, but there's a lot of ways to save money. And also when you compare it to a lot of other extreme sports, and just other sports in general, it's very cheap in comparison. You're not paying for season passes or that much expensive equipment. The only thing you are paying for is just your board, your shoes, safety equipment and clothes. And I'm gonna give some tips on buying these cheaply. When it comes to boards first, as a beginner, you should avoid cheap department store boards, but at the same time, you don't need an expensive $200 plus custom setup. I would just recommend starting with a decent complete from any reputable skate brand. The parts are not as high quality and than a custom setup, but it saves money from having to buy parts individually, and also you don't really notice the quality in parts when you're a beginner. Where I live in Australia, it might cost around $100 to $150 if you want to support local skate shops, but if you're down bad in money, you can just buy some cheap deals online. Next, when it comes to shoes, they cost around the same as boards, but one good thing is that they usually go on sale a lot more than skateboards do. Also, my best cheap hack is just to buy skate shoes off Facebook Marketplace. Most of the time they're worn, but not worn by skaters, so they're actually pretty good condition to skate in. One other tip is to get shoe glue. It doubles the lifespan of your shoe. Safety equipment, I do recommend, but it is personal preference. A lot of skaters don't wear it. If you want to, Kmart skate helmets should do the job. And if you want some pads, you can also buy a set from Rebel Sports or find something cheap on Facebook Marketplace. When it comes to clothing, just wear whatever you want, but I just recommend some durable pants, some cargos or jeans or chinos. Because trust me, when I started skating in trackies, I just ripped them apart from falling on rough ground. You don't need some overpriced skate pants, but you can just go up shopping and find some good deals on some pants that last you a while. And if they're baggy, just get a belt. And for recurring costs, every couple months you might need to replace a deck of your setup and also just your shoes, but it'll be $150 in total if you just buy the cheapest deck, usually from a sale bin of a skate shop, and get your shoes off Facebook Marketplace. Once in a while, when it comes to replacing wheels, bearings or trucks, a good tip for buying these parts, unless you're picky, just go for smaller brands. They sell at the skate shop. They get the job done. So yeah, skateboarding has some upfront costs and some recurring costs, but you can find ways to save money. And also, there's a whole reason why the broke skater stereotype exists. It's just because like skateboarding is a very inexpensive hobby compared to other things. Another accessible factor about skateboarding is that you can just do it anywhere, on anything basically. The thing I love about skateboarding is that you're not stuck onto a court, a pitch, Pacific beaches or mountains. You can skate basically anywhere that's urbanized, and that's just how skateboarding manages to exist in so many different countries and places, even without skate parks. The last reason why I also think skateboarding is accessible is just the freedom you have in like the way you skate and how you skate. There's like so many different ways. Like you can skate as like a chill meditative thing, like after a hard day of work, like just skating small curbs and mani pads. You treat it like a competitive sport, like you go train for consistency with hard tricks at the park, and then go on the lookout for skate comps and events and try win prizes. There's also the traditional sponsored route, like getting a video part and getting recognition in your local scene. Or maybe you just want to post, viral clips on Instagram and TikTok just to impress your mates. Lastly, there is just the option of making a creative outlet, like make products or content or art. The choice is yours, really. The next point I want to make is that skateboarding is also very healthy, both mental, physical, and social. Yes, I know if you want to achieve peak fitness, you're better off going to a gym, but there is still some benefits not to overlook. For physical health, it's pretty good for like cardiovascular health, like depending on the intensity. It just gets the blood pumping and adrenaline rushing, and it also burns a lot of calories. You get like improved balance and coordination too from having to land hard tricks, or you can also learn about balancing from doing manuals and pumping around bowls. There might be a chance if you live in Australia you're not meeting the minimum requirements for exercise, like only 1 in 4 people will actually meet them. But skateboarding, you can actually meet these requirements if you're just skating for the park for like maybe 1 or 2 hours. So that's a benefit. There's a lot of social benefits too when you skate. Like you're outside in the community, meeting those from all walks of life. The skate park itself serves as a good third place to meet new people, a free one at that, especially when it seems most third places nowadays are just places you have to pay for. To reference, a third place is just a place like outside of work and home, which you can just hang out and chill in. With these physical and social benefits come mental health benefits too. It's obvious, but most physical activity improves brain function and well-being by releasing endorphins into the brain. The socializing you do skateboarding helps in preventing feelings of loneliness, which a lot of people struggle with and is kind of a silent killer for your mental health, so skateboarding helps in that aspect. Lastly, skateboarding is a form of healthy risk-taking as it helps you manage your anxiety by like overcoming fears without actually being destructive compared to other risk-taking activities that young people might be doing. I know skateboarders have a reputation for not having the healthiest lifestyle, but to be honest, that's just because most skateboarders are young, and young people are known for just doing stuff that's unhealthy. And I admit, I do see people at the skate park smoking a devil's lettuce or hitting their mango-flavored nicotine sticks. But the thing is, in my 4 years of skateboarding, I've never felt once pressured into needing to partake in, taking this stuff, because most skaters just don't care. It's not like a high school party where you're there for the sole intention not to be sober. Like, nah, when you're at the skate park, you're there just to have fun, just riding wood sober or not. And most people respect your lifestyle differences because of that. Final reason why I think everyone should try skateboarding is just the memories and experiences you get. First off, like when it comes to experiences, skateboarding is one of the best ways to experience and explore a city or town, just because it takes you to the most random spots sometimes, and you can learn a lot about different areas of a city or about different people you meet in different neighborhoods and like just quirks in the city, which are like all things you never really notice just driving past. Like I basically explored like almost every side of Melbourne, just taking the train to different skate parks with my mates. Like I would take a 2-hour train ride from like traveling from southeast Melbourne where I lived, and then just to check out the west, to check out like new parks that came out, like St. Albans or Craigieburn in the north, which without skateboarding, these are like places I would like never thought about visiting. But like, just skateboarding, I went there basically. Another thing is the memories you make. I'm not trying to sound all sentimental, but honestly, skateboarding has given me memories that are basically priceless. Like I wouldn't be who I am without these memories. All the people I met, sure, a lot of people I know like moved on and stopped skating, but nothing erased the good times we had. Like just the experience of meeting up at Flinders Street, taking a train, like some random park in dumbfuck nowhere, and just going street skating in the city. Like the only thing on our minds was just getting clips for Instagram. And like this one time I went to this event when like the Monster and Red Bull team like came to Melbourne. Like I was just able to meet like all these pro skaters like Jamie Foy and iShod Ware. I always remember these memories. I know I'm still a youngin', I'm only 17, but I guarantee you, bro, if you're younger, skateboarding is definitely one of the best ways to just lure max by going to different places and having memories with mates. So yeah, that's basically the 3 reasons why I believe you should get into skateboarding. I hope it at least inspires one of you guys to get into it, because you won't regret it. I've taken a long hiatus off YouTube. I just haven't had the time to make videos, but I do plan to hopefully make some more if I get a good idea. Comment your thoughts on the vid down below, and maybe like comment any video suggestions I could do. Lastly, before I end the video, shout out to my boy Jaiga. He helped me a lot by letting me edit on his laptop, and yeah, very appreciative. Please check out his channel. It'll be linked down in the description soon. Yeah, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe, and yeah.